Should we open the trunk and take her out now?
No. Ron said to wait for him. Besides, this will be the last peace and quiet she'll have for a long time.
Here comes Mr. Washington now.
Good evening, gentlemen. I trust everything went according to plan.
Better. You should have been there. She didn't know what hit her.
Wow. She won't be able to make that claim much longer, will she? Let's get started.
Get the trunk, Blue.
Right.
Now, ain't that a pretty picture?
Pull her out.
It's party time.
Babs always had a lot of fight in her.
Yeah, well, that didn't last long.
Welcome back, sweetheart.
Come on, look at this sack.
Right.
You idiots! You've got the wrong girl!
Oh, thanks, Harold, but you didn't have to walk me up to the door.
Harold Webster never leaves any job or task incomplete.
Are you saying that taking me out to dinner was a task?
Not normally.
But tonight you'll make an exception, huh?
Well, I have seen you in better moods.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm sorry. Look, I'll tell you what. Take me out to dinner tomorrow night, and I'll make it up for you.
You really gonna give me the opportunity to spend some more money whining and dining you?
Well, then I'll take you out, smart Alec.
For what I pay you? I shudder to think where we would end up.
Well, then I'll tell you what, baby cakes. You have two choices. You can either give me a raise, or you can take your chances with me at Ptomaine Heaven.
I think I'll take my chances with Ptomaine Heaven.
I'll bet your pockets are always the last things to wear out of your suit, aren't they? Well, that's it. Thanks, Harold.
Hey, don't you maybe want me to check around in there a little bit first?
What's the matter? You think there's a boogeyman hiding behind the couch?
Well, I don't know, but it's dark in there. Obviously, isn't anybody at home. Never hurts to be on the safe side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. It looks okay.
Well, how about a cup of coffee?
Not right now. I would like to talk to you for a few minutes, though.
Sure. Here, take off your coat.
Yeah. Hey, thanks.
You know, Ion's not being here is really a good sign. It must mean things are going really great with Gene and Carla.
I sure hope so. You think if they get back together again, they'll be moving back in here?
Gee, I don't know. I hadn't thought about it. They can't go back to where they were, though, not with that Lawson broad there. Then again, they might. It just means that yours truly is going to be in the way. Yet another reason for us to get this whole thing resolved quickly. Really, Harold, how long do you think it's going to take for you to find this guy, the prince?
I don't know. It depends on how lucky we are.
Oh, great.
Hey, you know how lucky I am. Let's not worry about it. What I'm really concerned about is the photocopies of those 2 ledgers and where you've got them hidden.
Oh, come on, Harold. Let's not go into that again.
All right, all right, all right. Just tell me one thing. Promise me that you have got them hidden away someplace where Ronnie Washington is not about to find them.
Trust me, Ronnie will never get his hands on them. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. 3 for 4. 3 for 5.
Hi.
Yeah.
Studying hard?
Oh, you bet.
Right.
Where you been?
Placing myself at Lester Lewis's beck and call.
Oh, yeah? Till this hour?
No, after our meeting, I stopped at Ione Redlands to pick up some knitted things.
Oh, yeah. You know, that's where I always go get my knitted things.
For the church bazaar, wise guy.
Oh.
You notice how I'm hanging up my coat?
And you'll notice how I've already... Oh. You'll notice here that I'm hanging up my coat, too. And if you would please do it for me. Thank you. We make a pretty good team, don't we?
One of us does, anyway.
Hey, you've been real popular in your absence.
Most mothers are.
Mm-hmm. You had 2 people looking for you.
Oh?
Yeah, Ben called from the hospital. He's kind of worried because he couldn't find you anywhere.
I must have just missed him.
Personally, I think he's a little bit worried about that operation tomorrow.
Okay, I'll give him a call.
Then your favorite relative and mine, she gave us a little hunting.
Ooh.
Aunt Nancy.
Oh, come on, Peter. That kind of attitude doesn't help matters.
Well, you know, like the Bible says, eye for an eye.
It also says turn the other cheek.
Only if you're wearing a face guard.
I assume this was not the most pleasant of encounters.
Well, you can always assume that when it comes to Nancy, yeah.
What'd you say?
She wants a handout.
She actually came out and said that?
You ever known her to mince words?
What'd you say?
I said you weren't going to give her a dime.
Good. And what'd she say?
You ever known her to take no for an answer?
Well, at least she's gone for now.
Yeah. Kind of like a boomerang, you know, when you throw it and it comes right back at you.
Come on, Sherlock, let's go get that coffee.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, what's this?
What?
Hey, it's a letter from Miriam's son from England.
Hey, that's terrific.
I wonder what it says.
Don't do that, Babs.
Oh, don't get excited, Harold. I'm not going to open it or nothing. Why don't they make those good old see-through envelopes like they used to?
Yeah. Well, I know she will be real happy to get that letter.
Yeah, really. Speaking of which, where is she?
I guess she's probably still at the hospital.
Oh, that's right. Today they operated on her old man. Gee, I
Yeah.
hope he pulls through all right.
I called over to the hospital, but they wouldn't tell me anything on the phone.
Oh, really? Then that letter is going to be just what she needs to cheer her up.
Yeah. Well, you'd think she'd be home by now, though.
Yeah, really. I mean, I knew that surgery takes a long time, but this is ridiculous.
Well, short of driving over to the hospital ourselves, you know, come to think of it, I probably should go over there and see how Charles is doing.
That's a good idea. Why don't you do that when you leave here?
Yeah, I will. I will. Yeah, and speaking of leaving, Babs,
Yeah, I'm listening.
I was just wondering if you'd given much thought to what you'd do, where you'd go if you ever had to leave this place.
Hey, listen, sweetheart. If I got plans for lunch tomorrow, I'm doing good.
Well, you must have given it some thought.
No, not really. Hey, you hungry? I've got ham, bologna, liverwurst, and the piece of resistance.
Which is what?
Well, it's peanut butter and jelly with marshmallows all kind of mixed together. Ione keeps it in the fridge for her grandson. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Harold, you gotta try some.
I'm not really hungry anymore. Besides,
gotta
we just ate dinner a little while ago.
Oh, big deal. You ought to give it a little try. Really, it's good.
No. Let's just get back to the subject at hand here.
Look, Harold, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna worry about it until I absolutely have to, okay? So let's just do what we've done with every other topic today and drop it.
Babs, I think you know how much I admire you for what you're doing. I mean, starting a new life over and everything for yourself. And one reason that I think you've been so successful is that you've made a whole new set of friends, that you've completely separated yourself from your past life.
Yeah? So what's your point, Harold?
My point is that I would hate to see you look to those people again for support if you suddenly didn't have it here.
Thanks. I appreciate that. But don't worry, that will never happen, I promise you. And I have a feeling that no matter where I am, I'm going to always find support right here.
Hello, we're home.
Hey, Harold, we're in the kitchen.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Webster.
Hey, Miss Raylan.
Oh, don't stand up on my account.
So how did it go?
Oh, wonderful. Jean and Carla were just like two lovebirds.
Hey, I heard that. Mom, we were not.
Oh, you can tell by the smile on his face.
I've said it before and I'll say it again, Jean. That is one classy lady.
And I will second that.
And you're not so bad yourself either.
Ah, they make a handsome couple, don't they?
Okay, come on. You guys getting carried away. It's time to go to bed. Good
Well, we
night.
don't need to add to anything that smile on your face says it all. I'm sorry Mr. Webster had to leave so soon. I hope we didn't scare him away.
Oh, no. He wanted to stop by the hospital anyway and see Mr. Carpenter.
So what did you guys do tonight anyway?
Oh, the usual. You know, we went to dinner and then drove around, made sure nobody was following us.
Oh, Babs, you got a strange sense of humor.
Hey, I've never denied that.
But I take it nobody was following you though, right?
Not a soul. There were a couple of old ladies who were lost driving around looking for a bingo game. I was scared. But the only reason Harold came in the first place was because it was so dark in here. He just wanted to make sure everything was safe.
Oh, that was really thoughtful.
I guess. I thought it was kind of dumb personally, but then Harold always overreacts, you know. He said to be sure and tell you to leave a light on if you're going to be out at night.
Oh, well, I usually do, but I was in a rush, I guess.
Well, it's not like there was anything missing or anything.
Well, nothing that I see. You and Mr. Webster do an awful lot of seeing each other, don't you?
Oh, don't answer that, Babs. Check out the tone in that voice there.
What tone?
Oh, that sweet and innocent tone, Mom, but yet so cold and calculating. Trying to put her at ease so you can find out something you ain't got no business finding out.
The things you say about your mother.
Hey, notice he doesn't deny it, though.
Don't listen to him, Babs. I withdraw the question if it offends you.
Notice, she's still not denying.
You two are something else. And no, you haven't offended me. There's nothing to be offended about.
Yeah, you know, Mom, she just keep on until she hits pay dirt.
Hey, Harold Webster and I are just good friends. That's
Oh,
all.
isn't that nice?
Oh, isn't that nice?
Jane.
Mom, I can't help it if I admire good talent.
Hey, there's nothing to tell about Harold and me. I mean, nothing romantic, if that's what you're getting at.
Oh, well, you never can tell. Friendship might lead to a little romance, you know. It's nice to be secure with by having somebody.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, circumvented by her son, Ion Redland takes a different approach.
Romance. Believe me, that's the last thing on my mind right now.
Listen, every girl's got time for a little romance.
Hey, I've been an ex-girl for a while now. Besides, me, romantically involved with Harold Webster?
Yes, despite the heavy interference, Ion Redland manages to score once again.
No. I just couldn't. I mean, my life is just a mess right now, and maybe later.
You mean all the trouble you're having with this Ronnie?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of security, did you take my advice and put your insurance policy in a good place?
Sure did.
Good stuff.
What are you talking about? What insurance policy?
Mom, it's a long story. It really doesn't concern you.
Well, that's not exactly true, Gene.
What are you two keeping from me?
Now, look, Babs, you just can't go telling this to Ann and everybody's brother.
Oh, is that what I am? Oh, I see.
No, it couldn't hurt, really, and maybe it'll help.
I don't know about this.
Look, it's just some information that I have, that if we get it to the right person, it will put an end to Ronnie and all of his threats.
That's
And
it.
who is the right person? Someone connected with the police?
No. It's some guy they call the Prince. He's Ronnie's boss. And Gene and Harold and I have been trying to figure out who he is.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like the way that sounds. Jane, that sounds dangerous.
Mom, the situation is already dangerous. Now, the only way that we're going to put an end to this thing once and for all is if we take a gamble and play an unexpected trump card. Now, if it works out the way I hope it will, this is going to put an end to not only all these threats that we're getting about Babs, but a whole lot of things.
Unbelievable. Absolutely and totally unbelievable. Never before have I seen such incompetence.
You can at least give me a chance to tell you
You
what
kidnapped
happened
the
here.
wrong person. That's what happened, you idiot!
It was a mistake. Even you could have made.
Now, that kind of insult I am not going to tolerate. Do you understand me?
Hey, you know what I mean.
No! I don't know what you mean.
Come on, Ron, it was dark. We grabbed a blonde who was entering the house where Babs lives. A house that has only one white chick in a neighborhood full of blacks.
Now, how do I know that you two even got the right house?
Oh, come on, give me a break. I've checked and I've double-checked this thing.
Yeah? I don't believe you.
I did. I'm telling you, we got the right house. How was I supposed to know this broad was going to show up?
Well, if it isn't the other half of the dynamic duo, I'm beginning to think that you two are more evenly matched than I thought. Did you put her in the blockhouse?
Yeah, no problem.
Did you remember to lock the door?
yeah, sure, Mr. Washington.
Where's her purse?
What?
I did ask you to bring her purse back, didn't I?
Go
get it! Get it!
Right.
Hopefully that's going to tell us who this broad is, although knowing the two of you, you've probably been through her purse already and discarded everything.
Look, it was an honest mistake, all right? Now, I've gone over and over in this thing in my mind, and I can't figure out what happened. But if I had to do the same thing again, I'd do it.
Feeling a little put upon, are you, Lance? Well, it's been a rough night for you, hasn't it? Let's not lose sight of one thing, though. You're paid well not to make little mistakes like this. But maybe you're trying to tell me something. Maybe you're trying to tell me that you're not worth what I'm paying you. Or maybe you're trying to tell me that you'd like a little rest. How would you like a permanent rest? I can be very cooperative when it comes to little things like that.
I don't know what I'm going to do about Nancy.
Hey, maybe we could keep her bound and gagged in the basement.
No, that would never work. We'd have to undo the gag to feed her every now and then. Oh, listen to me.
Hey, you don't
I'm
have to,
sorry.
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't apologize to me, because I know you say she starts it all the time, right?
No, I contribute in my own way.
Now, hold on. Time and time again, you've extended your hand of friendship to her. And time again, she makes you put something in that hand, more than goodwill. She demands material proof from you. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to be used again.
I agree. But the reaction I just gave you is exactly what she expects of me. She really believes that I think this way all the time. I hate for her to have that victory over me. I hate it that these negative feelings surface so easily.
What's wrong, Mom? You afraid of being human? Is that it?
Maybe. I don't know. I know I am tired, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse. Well, let's just drop it for now.
Fine. Hey, one more question. You ever wonder why you guys turned out so different?
Did you say I have to answer that?
No, you don't have to answer it. I'm just... Well, you've talked about how Grandma treated you different. I wonder if you're just sticking to that.
Yeah.
You ever think that maybe she treated you the same, but you just think it was different? I mean, what reason would Grandma have to do that?
It wasn't anything conscious on her part. And you've got to trust me. I didn't imagine it. The why isn't important anymore, Peter. I mean, what is important is that we try to overcome the mistakes we've made in the past. We may not be responsible for them, but we don't have to perpetuate them with the wrong attitudes either.
Hey, Mom, yeah, you just leave those. I'll get them.
Oh, no, honey. I'll get the water ready.
Well, why don't you leave them until the morning?
Now, have I ever done that in my life?
Well, Mom, there's always a first time for everything.
Not for messiness, honey. Oh, Jean, I want to thank you for dinner tonight. I had a wonderful time.
Mom, it was my pleasure. You're really welcome.
And what about you?
What about me?
Well, did you have a good time, too?
Oh, wait a minute. Now, you were the expert on my smile earlier. What do you think?
Well, I think I'd like to hear you say it yourself.
Well, yeah, I had a good time. I had a real good time, actually. Oh. What are you smiling about?
Oh, me? Yes, you. Oh, I'm just so happy, honey.
Boy, I'm really happy too, Mom. You know something? For the first time in a long, long time, I actually felt like that what Carl and I want isn't impossible. that we can become a family again.
Oh, I know you can, Gene. And those feelings that you have don't come from out of nowhere. You know, you and Carla worked hard in the past. And the feelings you're experiencing now are because of all that hard work. And you know, it won't let go because it worked for you then. And you're discovering it can work for you again.
Yeah? Huh?
You know, I told Terry Davidson I was going to keep my mouth shut tonight. And I did. I just should have said one thing, though.
What's that?
I should have said, Gene, you spend the night with Carla, and I'll take Jimmy home with me.
Oh, Mom.
Oh, no, honey. It's time that you and Carla just spent your time being man and wife in the true sense of the word, Gene. And that's all I'm going to say about it.
Famous last words, huh?
What is?
And that's all I'm going to say about it, Ma?
What it is.
Oh, boy. Hey, Mom, maybe. You know, it is time for a lot of things. But, and I know that I want them as bad as you do. But I have to admit, I'm just a little bit scared. Hey, Mom, I'll get the rest of the stuff in here. Hey, what is this?
What?
Miriam got a letter from her son. Hey.
Miriam hasn't been by to pick that letter up yet? That's odd.
Well, why? Her father's being operated on at the hospital, so she's probably down there visiting him.
Well, I called Terry Davis, and she was supposed to tell Miriam, and I thought Miriam would be by here to pick that up as soon as she knew.
Well, Terry probably didn't find her then.
I doubt it. Kingsley General isn't that big.
Mom, oh, don't you start looking for trouble where there isn't any. We'll just wait until Miriam comes home and then ask her what happened, okay?
Well, we don't have much choice. I don't know. Something about this makes me feel awfully uneasy.
Oh, gosh.